IL here for the United States of the America Grand Prix. It is intermediate conditions, and let's just wait. Let's wait. Is it going to happen? Is Zombie going to retire for the 500? There it is! He's retired for the 500th time in a row in qualifying. Oh, 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 how old does it get? Oh, gotta have a challenge, don't I? And, yeah, but, as we are all here tonight, and, joining me, kind of, maybe, depends, is Penske.
Yeah, it's good to be here, hopefully. I have no idea
Hopefully
if
you
it's
can
good
listen.
or not. I had a feeling it's bad, yep.
I'd just like to point out, as Matt spins in qualifying here in wet conditions, and hopefully we can get an update from one of the drivers on the grid of the weather. But yeah, intermediate conditions here. Dano is out there on the wets, the only driver out there on the wets, so he's gone for a different strategy there. But yeah, so all 16 drivers here tonight, intermediate conditions, 18 minutes here in qualifying for the United States Grand Prix with 2 rounds to go this season. And we'll get up the points very shortly. And would like to say that Penske, how are you feeling?
Feeling good.
About tonight? How are you feeling about tonight?
I feel like it's gonna be amazingly amazing. Let's just say that.
I'd like to point out, everybody, that that's not me. That's not my issue, okay? I'd like to point out I'm not streaming on my Elgato, which I did buy an Elgato. I'm not doing that from my Elgato, because at the moment I need to get some things to allow that to happen, but that will happen in the future. Hopefully we can stream it on YouTube, on the Redline Racing League channel, maybe next season, depending if I am going to be commentating next season, if they're doing 2 different nights again. But here are the points. It's Alan Hugo leads the championship, of course, by 70 points over New Zealand Ryan. He's already champion, Alan Hugo. Zombie P3. And Max Mate P4. Master Berserk P5. New Zealand Venom P6. I'm Death Pro P7. Savory Inspired P8. Derek Kid P9. B Dubstep in P10. Is that Matt 11th. Red Bull Holden Racing Engine 12th. Dano 579, the one to watch, of course, tonight on a wheel. Oh god, let's hope it goes smoothly. In P13, Fry in P14, Benny F1 P15, the GOAT teammate always FK P16, Poms for the win 80-70 in P17, Broken Reptile P18, X Steel, and then Withers in the final position. And we'll go to the team standings here. So we're just on board here with New Zealand Ryan, so we're going for the points. Mercedes, I've already won the Constructors, so I do believe, 166 points over Williams. Renault, then it's Red Bull, Haas, Alfa Romeo, Toro Rosso, Ferrari, Racing Point, McLaren. So, there you go. That's how things all go here. Water 99, the big trunk is back in tonight in the Ferrari. And also Calbo Oz, the legendary Calbo, here in P12 at the moment. But Penty, talk us through, with your many voices, talk us through about this track. What a track.
What a track indeed, the US of A, Circuit of the Americas. A lot of action in league racing has happened over in the past, God knows how long years. And yeah, hoping for a good race tonight. I'm more focused on fixing my voice at the moment than the track at the moment.
I'm just going to the chat. Oh, a second. Okay, so, Calbo, I'm with Calbo, and Roscoe's in the chat. Roscoe, I just want to, is he echoing like he is for me on your end. Would like to know, and anyone else that is watching would like to know. That would be nice to know, because unless it could be an issue on my end, maybe. Maybe
It
it
might
is.
be. It might be, because I'm currently watching the stream and I sound fine.
Huh. Well, I wonder. Oh, like okay. Oh, we'll be right back. I know. Okay.
Oh, for God's sake.
I forgot that I changed it. Hello and welcome to Penske's, where I forgot that I changed some settings because I've been trying to sort out stuff to allow me to stream with Elgato in the future. So Penske's fine. It's just I'm dumb.
For once.
Let's just say the audio settings. There's a thing. I've changed for audio. There's a headset and speakers, and let's just say I forgot to change that. I forgot to change some audio settings, and that's why Penske was echoing as hell on my end. So Penske's completely fine after 10 to 15 minutes of me worrying him.
I'm just jumping around, grabbing any headset I could find, nothing working. Restarting the Xbox, come back, it's still the same, losing my
45-9 from New Zealand Ryan. And this is why qualifying does not matter. But, yes, but talkers, Derek Kidd's actually out there on the wet, so, interesting.
Oh, really?
Actually, go on board with
Sideways?
Venom here. Go on board with Venom here. Take us just a bit through Venom Slap and anything else going on, because I'm going to check on someone else's stream and see what this weather is.
I got on board with Venom right now. He goes down the back stretch, longest straight on the track. We're open the DRS here, but it's raining, so that DRS is shut tight. Qualify, you want to ride right on the, I can speak words, on the white line. So you brake hard into the 90-degree left-hander here. Just want to clip that apex up at the end of sector 2, and then you head to the tightest parts of the circuit. Another 90-degree right-hander into the final parts of the track. You can expect dive bombs at this corner during the race. When qualifying, you just want to take the widest line entering the corner to get the good right out. Heading into the, basically the 3 right-handers, the back stretch, not back stretch, sorry. Basically the reverse turkey part of the track, into the second last corner where you don't want to take IndyCar lines and just track extend to Mars, like what Venom does then. Into the final corner here, just want to nail the apex perfectly, just on the front straight, and that's all Venom sideways. He does a 47 dead, and that's sort of half a lap of the US Grand Prix.
Okay, so looking at the weather, it looks like it's going to be a very heavy conditions. I'm seeing on Savoury Mince Pies, and it's just heavy wets, but so it's a mix of inters wets at the moment, really. That's what we're seeing, but it is going to be a dry race, which we'll talk about what the strategy might be for the drivers late in this race. And let's just have a look here real quickly. I just want to make sure. Is it off? No, it's not! So, the safety car is on.
Ooh.
That will add some spice to the race, and I hope it will absolutely spice it all up, as now Alan Hugo P2 at the moment, and we've got Derek Kidd here, and out on the wet, seeing if the wet's maybe the better tyre to be on here, but if these conditions could get worse, and the inters could really mean nothing, so I'll have to wait and see, really.
Yeah, not a good lap from Derek Kidd so far. It's been sideways inside the whole lap.
54.
And it was invalidated as well.
Yeah, my validator might have made a mistake, so we can't really take into effect, but I'd say Inter's probably the way to go at the moment, as Dano, of course, the one to watch on the wheel tonight, and We're all holding our breath into turn 1, but he should be all good, Dano, tonight. We love you, Dano. But he goes P6, 48-1. And well, Dano's actually been, last half of the season, he's been doing very nicely, Dano. He hasn't been being involved in incidences like the first half of the season. He was in quite a few. That's what we say he's the one to watch. Maybe not incidents that were caused by him, but some were. But yeah, he's been in the incidences all throughout the season, and but the last half he's been out of them and been in his own race, really, Dano. So yeah, but Ryan 45-9 at the moment, 46-6 for Alan Hugo, and Hugo now is coming into the pits. So there we go. Warren, the big Chungus, is in the LaFerrari tonight, and let's see what the Chungus can do. And sector 2, it's just a Williams sending someone through. Yeah, and we'll watch the rest of Warren here with 6 minutes to go in the session here for qualifying, and it's going to be a dry race, of course, and we'll see how it all goes down here. But watch the end of Warden here and see how it all goes through.
He comes in.
And here with Master Berserk, and I'm just going to defend myself in the Twitter chat real quick, as we'll just watch Master Berserk here and see if anyone else is actually on a lapse. Not really. Derek Kidd looks like he's just hit the pit wall. And Berserk, only car on track, and also Cowboy Oz and Broken Reptile.
We've got Withers coming out of the pits here. He's got one of the Toro Rossos behind him. Is that Mince Pie? I think it is. It is Mince Pie. Broken Reptile fans will be happy to see him in P9 right now. Unfortunately, the slowest driver to set a time here.
Well, Broken Reptile about to start a lap. And Reptile, of course, will be looking to improve and see if he can definitely improve. But these conditions, unknown if it's really Intis or wets, but does look like Intis definitely the fast time. Derek Kidd, of course, has known that. He's gone on the Intis down. Everyone getting set here for their final runs here in qualifying. Watch the rest of Broken Reptile here, as I'm being told I'm live. But Reptile, the wet here in the USA always brings up some spice, but it is not raining for the race. It is raining with qualifying, and then the race will be a dry race, and most likely probably see soft mediums, medium softs. You know, someone could maybe put the hards on, who knows, but I don't think that will happen. It'll most likely be soft, medium, medium soft, so I dare say, to the end of this race, as we watch the end of Broken Reptile and see if he can improve on the rest of this lap.
Here comes
Reptile.
Reptile.
Around the last corner. Yeah, around the last corner.
We went wide there. Looks like he'll improve slightly by 0.1.
He'll be seeing if he can absolutely. Yes, Matt is all over the place coming to the line here. and he's just starting up things himself. And see how things go. So Mince Pie on a lap as well. Also, we got New Zealand Venom. Everyone out there getting their laps in here for the final 2 minutes of qualifying. Dana moves aside for Alan Hugo. And Withers, Warden also trying to see if he can get a good lap in. Berserker's not even come out yet, so Berserker, no, he's coming out now, so both the Williams, they're just coming out in time. Better hope that they do. As we'll watch Savoury Mince Pie coming around the last few corners. Let's see what Mince Pie can do. And Savoury around the last corner, you'll get another lap in. He goes
47 dead.
So he gets out. He gets out of New Zealand Venom. So now we've got Jared. Round the last corner, DRC Jared. He goes P2. Withers. Validation, I do believe. Yep. Now we've got Warden. I'm going to miss him. Here he is. Round the last corner. And Warden goes to the top. So 45.6 for Warden, 99. The big Chungus. Pricey's on a hot lap. Trying to see who the next car is. And it's
on the racing point.
It's Broken Reptile. It's Broken Reptile.
He actually had a mistake on his lap. I think I just caught near the end.
Yeah, he has. Matt's the next one to cross the line here. And Matt will not improve, but he gets it. He'll get another lap in.
Here comes Venom to the line.
Oh, Venom as well.
He didn't improve.
But what does Ryan do? Ryan crosses the line. Oh my god, look how close that is.
It's very close.
Absolutely close between the two. 6.30 to 6.36. Berserk and Derek are going to cross the line, time to do another lap. And now we'll look on Savoury. Slightly down. See if he can maybe improve himself throughout the field. So it's still Warden on top here at the moment. And Ryan will look to see if he can beat him as Savoury, the Mince Pie, crosses the line. It's just off. Jared around the last few corners now. He's in the pits. He is done. Hugo now. Where's also about to cross the line, but Hugo will watch him. Where does this go? He moves up to P11. Alan Hugo. He improved, but it's not enough.
Dana improved, but not enough as well. One of the Ferraris.
The big Chungus ran the last corner, and it doesn't matter anyway.
Something happened between Matt and Broken Reptile. I think they collided on their lap.
Venom's all over the place. I don't think Venom's going to get there. He's not going to improve. He might, and I might look like an idiot. Yeah, he's down. He's down on his lap. Here's Ryan. That is Ryan. Yeah, Ryan's 3 seconds off. So it's going to be Warden. It's going to be Warden unless Calbo can get pole. It'll be an absolute magnificent effort if he can. Well, he can't because he's already in the 1 minute 48. But he'll cross the line, and he does improve by a second.
Two Williams cars.
Derek is Berserk as well. Oh, excuse me, I forgot about Berserk and Derek. How dare I? Berserk
Here comes
the line.
P5.
Fifth. And Derek will cross the line.
P8.
P8. So there you go, that's qualifying done and dusted, and it was an interesting qualifying session. And we're going to have dry conditions as Penske can take us through the results.
We got Warden and Ryan on the front row of the grid by their tightest of margins, followed by Jared, Hugo, Burke, Mince Pie, Venom, Derek, Dana, and Matt. That rounds out the top 10. Then you got Fry, Cowborough, Withers, Broken Reptile, who's the drunk driver of the night, and then Zombie and Edge starting from the back row of the grid.
Yes, a whopping 4.9 seconds off the pace for Broken Reptile, and I'm sure he will appreciate that award, which I have completely forgotten to look and see who's the best of the Drunk Driver Awards this season for Saturday night, but I'll be sure to look at that for the final round in Brazil next week, and also the Pole Award as well, if those awards have been given out yet. But yeah, and it's dry conditions. Safety car is on, and it should be an always. USA is always an. I think Penske in league racing, USA can be a very interesting, exciting race, but also can be very.
Yeah, it's either really exciting or really boring sometimes.
Yeah, and we've seen some great exciting battles. Well, I have in USA, in previous other leagues, and it can spice up some excitement, and I think it can here tonight, and especially with Warden on pole. My God, but that's getting away, and let's just, I'm pretty sure the formation lap would be on. Also, tyre strategy. We have before we give our predictions, which everybody in the chat, anyone who's in the chat, give us your predictions and who's surprised poll. But here's the tyres. Here's the tyres. Let me just get everything up. There we go. Mediums for Warden. Ryan on the softs. Mediums for Jared, Hugo, Berserk. Savoury the softs, Venom, Derek and Dano mediums, Matt the softs, Frizy going the hard, so he's going to completely different strategy. Calvo the softs, Calvo, Withers the mediums, Broken Reptile, as you see a fence there, Zombie the mediums, and Sauce for Edge. So there's a massive mix throughout the field. But race winner and surprise podium, Penske. Who you got?
Race winner, I've got to choose the Big Chungus 99. So surprise podium. I think, if you can get the nose clean today, I think Burke might get the podium tonight.
Well, I'm going to go for something completely out of that. I'm going to go tonight with a Frizy prediction, a classic Frizy prediction. If you know what I'm talking about, Frizy with his predictions that are just absolutely crazy, and you're thinking, what? I'm going to go race winner. I'm going to go with down in P7 New Zealand Venom. And for a surprise podium, I'm going to go with Zombie Hunter in P15. I mean, Zombie did get a podium last week in Singapore, so anything crazy could still happen. So, so just hold your breath on that one, because you never know. But anyway, so I can hear Penske perfectly fine now. It's just me forgetting to change my settings from before. But as I said, hopefully if we're back if me and Penske allow back next season, if there is a Saturday Night League, maybe able to stream on YouTube. That's the goal. Hopefully for next game, be able to stream it on YouTube. That's the goal. Fingers crossed. But that's in the future, coming soon. And it's Warden, the Big Chuggers 99, Ryan, New Zealand Ryan P2, DRC Jared, Ali Hugo, and Master Berserk. That is your top 5. Shout out to also Savoury in P6 as well, by the way. But here we go. It's the USA Grand Prix in Texas, the Circuit of the Americas, as we are racing in America. It's a great start for New Zealand Ryan, but Warden gets the jump on him, and Warden will hold on to turn 1, but Ryan looks to send it, tries to see if he can get around the outside here of Warden, but he's not going to have it anyway, and Warden's going to get it done. So a bit premature by me there, but it's Warden, Ryan, Jared, Hugo, Berserk. So not much has changed there. And Savoury P6, one of the Toro Rossos went a little bit wide there. That's sure to bring up a warning for them as the 2 racing points go at it behind. But Ryan is all over Warden here, and I suspect as Frizy gets a penalty already, Penske.
So it's only still in the first sector and he already got a penalty. It was nearly drama at the back as Edge has to go at Frizy on his teammate. I bet one of the Red Bulls and Withers collided going out into turn 2, and Withers nearly spun around and sent into one of the other Red Bull cars. As Ryan's going for the lead on Warden here. He's up the
And he's going to
inside.
get it done.
Oh,
get it
and
done
Jared
easily
nearly
here.
collected him.
Oh! Oh, wow, okay. Did not see that at the corner of my eye, but yeah, Ryan gets through to the lead. Probably as expected, because Warren doesn't really need to fight him, since they're both on different tyre strategies, and they'll meet me halfway right at the borderline, where they're going to save for each other. And Ryan, they'll meet each other later on in the race, but Matt and Derek Kidd, looks like Matt has gotten through Derek Kidd, don't know what's going on there, but Ryan leads at the moment, and what is going on in the back here? It's Broken Reptile through to P15. As Withers. Big moment there. But it's Ryan, Warren, Jared, Hugo in P4 at the moment. Hugo trying to see if he can close the gap here back to Jared. Also Savory trying to see if he can get close here to Berserk, possibly for a top 5. And also we've got Dano feeling the pressure from behind of is that Matt.
I just want to go back to P11 here between the racing points. Fry is not letting Edge go, he's letting Edge fight for this position. And it really isn't helping either of them, just letting the rest of the field get away. Edge was giving Fry, still giving Fry the big hurry up, as Fry is a little bit laggy at the moment, but Edge getting here. Matt gets past Dano.
Yeah, Matt gets past Dano. Does Dano maybe look to go back as Venom and Savory loses position a bit, but Savory looks to fight it back. Can he stick it still? He's going to have the right line here. Nah, it's not enough. Not enough. He could maybe. Oh, he gives him a... He absolutely probably missed him by a cigarette paper there, but he just... close there between those two. And Venom gets through to P6 at the moment, as we got Dano with a penalty, and 1.1 seconds down between Ryan and Warden throughout the field, and margins starting to bridge out here at the moment, and Matt and Savory close to each other as well, and Matt looking to possibly see if he can get Savory here for P7 in this race. With 2 soft tyre runners, and also Venom closing in on Berserk as Matt gets a time penalty.
It's just a train from 5th backwards.
Also Withers gets Derek Kidd as well. Penalty score happening at the moment as the 2 Red Bulls go at it. Zombie gets through on Calbo.
They nearly collided, the 2 Red Bulls half a lap ago. Zombie was much faster than Calbo and nearly rear-ended him.
Al Hugo right on the back here, DRC Jared. He's not going to lock that DRS in yet as the Venom goes through on Berserk.
And Matt on mid-5.
Thank you very
Looks
much.
Up a bit. He goes
Matt,
wide. It's trying to go around the outside. And another crisscross.
Now, was it less of a chance than he had before with Venom, and Dano sticking there behind P7 group, but in up here at the moment. So it's now Hugo's still under a second here, Jared. So those two could heat up very soon. That battle could heat up a little bit later on. Maybe one to watch later on. It's now Zombie, Ryan on Frizy here. Of course, Frizy on the hard tyres. Frizy maybe just hoping for something big. Here. As he is lagging. As Zombie's just, that's a move. That's I think a push.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh god, it's like watching me back in the day. Oh my god. Hold your breath, Oceania, because this could get ugly. Zombies through. So he gets through at the moment. Derek Kidd also closing in on Dano for P9 as he takes out.
Mince pie on the back of Matt as well.
Hugo still with that DRS on Jared. He's just not got enough to really pass him at the moment. It's behind.
Derek Kidd, he went too deep.
For it. And Dano gets back through and says thank you very much. And to P9, as their Zombie and Frizy, oh no. Hold on, because this could be ugly. But looks like Zombie will hold on and is through. So 2 seconds here for Ryan and Warden. Ryan's got 2 second lead over Warden here. And I think you got to really just see how things turn out later in the race, and especially if a certain Mark Scafety car makes an appearance. But at the moment, everything's very clean here. And we say that.
Derek Kidd.
Happens, but yeah, where's Derek Kidd? He's Derek Kidd.
He made a little mistake. I just switched on board with him. He was off at turn 1, so I'm not sure if he tried to send on Dana again and just outbroke himself, or there was a collision between the two. I don't think there's any damage I see on Derek Kidd's car. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any damage on the car. He might have just outbroke himself again trying to get past Dano.
Yeah, Derek Kidd, it was he's trying his absolute best to get past Dano, and they of course had a bit of a moment between each other earlier, but it wasn't enough. As Hugo is just inches by inches getting closer and closer if he can, but just not enough. As now stay very close here to is that Matt for P7, and looks like Zombie and Edge. Zombie goes by, so Zombie now P11.
He gave Edge a little bit of a bump before the straight as well, which sort of unsettled Edge. And Edge returns the favour.
Oh, shows you why you don't move to another driver on spectator mode. But Edge, hold on to it. Well, Zombie's not going to see Edge for the rest of the race with Edge making them mistakes there. But Edge will see if he can maybe try to stick with him. But Hugo, this is the closest Hugo's been to Jared now. So, and Jared's slightly under a second of Warden. So we'll wait and see how things go here. As now Hugo closing in on Jared for P3, and we'll stick on board with this. See what goes down here between these three for the rest of this one. As Derek Kidd gets a time penalty, and for Hugo again, he's just looks like Jared's just the stronger in the first sector at the moment. That's what it seems to me. But this is the closest Hugo's been to Jared. He's just not gone for it. Maybe next lap, if he gets the opportunity, he could maybe send it if he can. As a Savory and Matt. Savory gets through to P7. But
bit of contact.
Bit of contact. Didn't realise he was...
Mince Pie went in deep. He's gone off. This gives Matt a chance to get back in position. Mince Pie goes really defensive. And Yo fakes 6 to 3. It's Derek Kidd, and he's in the wall.
Well, it's a shame for Derek Kidd.
A lot of damage to Williams.
Would have wanted. As it's a shame,
and he gets a
and
10-second penalty as well.
Oh my God, I'm speechless. As Matt closing in here on Savoury Mince Pie.
Who goes wide?
Again, looks for it.
Side by side down to 2.
But Savoury just lets him go.
I think he did. That was a bit weird there for Mince Pie.
Maybe Mince Pie just didn't want to go side by side. We're sending Ed badly in the past, as Matt has a few moments.
That's allowed Dano to catch up as well.
Yeah, that could help Dano in the later run in this one, as Calvin gets a time penalty. And, oh no, what? Frizy's ahead of Edge.
I think Edge might have made a mistake at the S's.
Frizy gets ahead. And, can heat up between the two racing points a little bit later on, as now...
Mince Pie having a go at Matt.
Oh, I'll see, yep. Mince Pie Matt, thank you.
And he gets it back.
Mince Pie gets through. Yes. Gets it done, and Dano sits
Oh, he
behind.
goes wide again.
Oh, no.
Exactly the same as the last lap.
Dano, well, this time Matt's basically the same margin. In a minute here, Dano could take the two of them here if he's very smart with this. Soft tyres starting to wear, it will start to be wearing out, and Dano could really start to take past these two very shortly. 2.1 seconds between Ryan and Warren in the lead at the moment. As our Savoury, Matt gets another time penalty. Edge gets a time penalty. The time penalties galore are all happening here at the moment.
I got a feeling something bad's going to happen for 7th here. Matt goes up the inside. He has a look. Minspy goes wide again.
He looks.
And Dano's about to go through the middle.
Dano, look.
And Minspy loses 2 positions out of that.
Savoury being the smart one there. I think Savoury would have been... sometimes someone's got to be the smart one and just pull out and say, hey, this could end badly here, folks. I've got to be smart here, and that's what Savoury has done. And as Hugo, this is close to Hugo's bid, and he's going to take this. Hugo's going to look for the move on Jared. P3. Hugo's through. P3 in this one. He gets it done.
Dano might have a look at Matt. Right on the back of Matt, but we send it up the inside. He's having a look. Matt goes defensive. Dano going around the outside of him. Doesn't get there. Tries to crisscross. But Matt holds on for P7 for the time being.
Minspy just sits there at the moment. But yeah, Matt holds on to P7. It's Matt on the soft tyres. 1.5 seconds between Ryan and Warden. So those soft tyres may be starting to go here for Ryan. And they were on lap 9 of 28 on this Grand Prix. Still a long way to go in this one.
And Venom's catching the top 4 as well. He's only 2 seconds behind Jared.
Yeah, we'll go on board here with Venom. And Venom, just 1.8 seconds. And Jared, P4 still. I think Jared's losing that time, and Ryan's definitely losing time here to Ryan.
Oh,
Dano's gone. And is that a safety car?
If it's a safety car, that helps Ryan.
It's a virtual safety car.
Now, will that stay out long enough for Ryan to pit? I don't think it will.
I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't think it will either.
It'll have to be one of the world's longest VSCs for that to work.
And yeah, it's unfortunately this game does not commute long VSCs, which I hope that's a thing in the future. Just 10-lap virtual safety car. No, I shouldn't say that. They'll give them ideas. But yeah, Ryan now. He probably was hoping for that to be a safety. He absolutely was.
And green flag.
And green flag. So there you go. Penalties galore.
And there we go.
At the end here, but Ryan, well, it was probably about time for him to pit anyway. He was losing time to Warden. He was losing a bunch of time to Warden, so he may as well. And
wouldn't be surprised to see some of the other soft runners in as well.
Yeah, we'll see what Matt does here. Matt stays out. Savoury stays out. Savoury stays. Yeah, so Ryan comes in, and medium tyres gone. Where is he going to come out in all this? Actually,
just going to be behind. Matt,
he's in a big.
Actually might be. Oh, it's going to be right between them. Oh, Matt gets in the space though.
This move.
Yeah, Matt
he had to get that done, Ryan. He had to get that done because he would have been hurt there for a bit. Stuck behind these two for a little bit. Matt's right behind Ryan. And Calvo is in. And Calvo, as that was an interesting moment there, but Calvo puts the mediums on. Change of wing, so I wonder where that happened for Calvo. And Savoury and Matt watch Ryan now pull away, and Ryan will try to hopefully get as much as he can. There's a big edges around.
He doesn't have any damage.
Edge around, and oh no. That was interesting there from Edge, but And shame for the Racing Point drivers. Pricey now is into the points. And yeah, Dano, as Warden gets a penalty, first one for him. Yeah, maybe wheel didn't work out for Dano tonight. And just sucks Pomps. Wheel just doesn't work out for newcomers. I shouldn't say that actually. I do believe Dano does use the wheel quite a bit, so he might have just actually did an error, a simple error in the first sector really for the S's. I've done it before, I'm sure Bensky's done it before. Really a simple error. It can happen.
And remember, mince pie on the back of Matt, and he'll just drive past him for P7.
Yeah, get it done.
Or he goes into D again. And again, side by side.
Oh,
it's close. No one wanted to back out there.
Well, I said before that Saban was being smart with not going side by side for the S's there, but not that time they almost did. As Broken Reptiles in, Edge is in.
Zombie might make the move on Mince Pie here. Mince Pie goes defensive. Zombie trying to go around the outside of Mince Pie here.
Sorry. There we go. Here they are.
Zombie been game on these two for the past couple of laps. Now he's right with them. Matt's going to get swamped by both of them here. Mince Pie to the inside. And will Zombie... Will we have a lunge here? Here he goes up the inside of Matt.
He does. Oh.
Side by side.
Close as you want to get, really. As
Whoa, Mince Pie right outside race. Matt sends it out the inside.
And Savory now. Oh. Because now it's when these are going to pit. Ryan's got a 7-second margin over them. Ryan's already gone. Contact.
And Mince Pie goes wide.
I don't know if that was wing.
And Matt's going in the pits.
And they're both in. Oh my god, that was ugly. That could have ended ugly. Both entered in the pits. I think it's only slight.
Yeah.
I think it's only slight.
It would have been the slightest damage if you got any.
Me. It only looked like slight damage to me. I swore it got another penalty. But yeah, it was only slight damage it looked like to me. Doesn't look like it was that big. But 0.6 between the two up the front. And look at the margin now. Ryan is 16 seconds. Ryan trying to see if he can bridge it even more. Frizy gets a time penalty. And it's heating up here in this one at the moment. We're only on lap 12 of 28. Can you believe that? It's been a very surprising race here at the moment in this one. And Hugo and Warden, the battle for the lead will heat up here very soon between these two. But of course, it's going to see when these two will come in later on in the race for soft tyres. As the battle again at 0.9 between Matt and Savory. Oh.
When Jared sort of dropped back off from Hugo and Warner now into the clutches of Venom, who's now right behind him as Ryan's just the fastest lap.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jared's dropped off really at the back of those guys.
Oh, he's in fact Venom's just gone past him.
Oh, yeah, he's just gone past him. So, it's not doing very well here at the moment for DRC Jared. And just track not really suited to his style really at the moment. Looks like, but yeah, 2.7 right now. It's just closing in on Berserkers now.
I think
Hugo
was having a look at Warden there.
He was pretty far back. I don't think he would have been, but he's
close enough.
He's close enough to look for it.
But he doesn't go for it.
Yeah. He's close to him here, Hugo. Of course, the RL Saturday champion. And Hugo right on him here. As if you all saw the battle they had on the 2010 cars night. And it was absolutely crazy, that race. And next week, of course, will be Japanese Grand Prix for that series. As Water now and Hugo This is the battle to watch here at the moment. And let's have a look here. 13.3 seconds for Ryan as Jared's in. Now, what's Jared going to do here? Let's watch Hugo here for a second. Hugo's still 0.3. Jared's in.
Now looks like
so things are just not. He's gone the hards. So, Tyler must not be going real well for Jared here tonight. Well, the car's just not really suited to him at all, and he's putting the hard tyres, getting rid of those mediums. He's chucking the mediums in the bin and putting the hards on. But Hugo now 0.2 behind Warren, and Hugo could set up a possible move here in the dying seconds. DRS enabled.
He'll go to the inside.
This is what Ryan would want these to absolutely battle. As Hugo now looks to go for it. Takes the lead. What does Warden do here? Just sits there. And Hugo, I said Ryan threw him berserk. So Ryan's just bridging the margin. He's bridging that margin between this top guys up the front. And Warden looks like just couldn't do really anything there for Hugo, but Warden will try to fight back and see if he can possibly get the move on him. Maybe even look here at turn 1, if he can get the good run out of the final corner, which he does not. And Hugo will hold that lead at the moment as Berserk gets a time penalty. And Ryan now closing down, they'll try to see if he closes down that margin on New Zealand Venom. So Savoury the mince pie. Look at this is the battle also to watch between these two.
And Zombie as well when he pits.
Yeah, it looks like these two will be the battle to watch, like in the race. And Zombie as well, yeah. Zombie could get involved in that fight a little bit later on in this one. As we're on lap 15.28, we're halfway through this race. And we'll just watch and see what goes down here, if anything goes down here between Hugo and Warden. Warden gets a terrible run onto the DRS straight here, and Hugo will hold onto him for P1. And Warden has to sit behind for P2 here at the moment in this one, as Ryan now is just bridging away on those better medium tyres at the moment. But how those mediums going to be like at the end? That's another question to hold accountable towards the end of the race, especially if we see a safety car.
Oh,
as for Derek Kidd.
He's still going, and luckily he's just that
big moment there for Derek Kidd. And he comes into the pits on the hard tyres.
He'll unfortunately go up down though.
I have a feeling we might see a retirement here from Derek Kidd in the pits. Yep,
yeah,
I told you. And I don't think that will cause the safety car, as Warden is close enough here to Hugo here. But not enough for the move. Now if I expect the free to just be Derek Kidd. Tyron in the pit lane. As it's Savoury and Fry.
Yeah, Matt got past Fry on the straight. Minspie wanted to go with him, but he didn't get it. Now Minspie, only better a car he's not even racing against. This gave Matt a free break.
As it's given Matt an absolute free break and to pull away, and this will be frustrating the mince pie man, and he will not be happy with that, no doubt about it. As now Edge and Withers going side by side here. Watching from Calvo Osborne and Withers. Oh, they touch, and now Frosey and Savoury as well.
You got it done.
Frosey looked to find it back. Oh,
he
my God,
turns
if he's about to turn him. I thought he was going to... Well, if this was F1 2018, he would have absolutely turned him. But thank God there's no net go. There's now Calvo and Withers. Withers locks up. And Calvo gets through. Oh, God. So Hugo's still the leader at the moment. And I suspect we're going to see these runners pit here very shortly. Watch out for that. And lap 16 of 28.
Yeah, no.
Hugo.
Warden's in.
Well, Hugo did the Duke, but Warden is in anyway.
Venom stayed out.
And I have a feeling Warden was probably going to pit anyway for soft tyres to the end. So we could have a massive, absolute massive moment towards the end of this one where we could see the soft runners get close to Ryan and then everyone on worn out tyres. It could be an absolute cracking finish to this race. And hopefully I've not jinxed it. But yeah, so the margin between Ryan Warden, it's about 8 seconds. So we'll see how much Warden can get to Ryan. See what that does towards the end of this race. As the real only battle here is between Calvo and Edge, as we all remember the traditional rivals with the battle they had back in Italy. But still, it's lap 17 of 28. Calvo's still right on trying to get to Edge here. And of course, these guys have already pitted. And Calvo really on this. But I don't think Calvo's going to make it the end on those softs. As we watch Al Hugo.
Is he in a pit?
No,
he won't. He stays out another lap. What about Venom?
That could spice it up towards the end of this one.
You also
could very well spice it up. As Ryan now, be very interesting to see how this race finishes towards this one. Yes, Berserk is in. And before things get a little bit crazy, which it no doubt will towards the end of this race, if there is a safety car possibly makes Piers, Ward gets another penalty. Warden trying to absolutely claw that margin down. He's already got 2 seconds out of Ryan. It's time to calm things right down. Let's take it for the field. Alright. It's Alan Hugo, P1. 4-shot lead. Over the Silver Venom. Of course, the both of them yet to pit in this race. Ryan hunting them down, but he's got to worry about a big Chungus who's just 6 shots behind him. Warden trying to get a few hole-in-ones to get there. Jared out there on the hards. And yeah, he's probably hoping for a Mark Scaife to come out in a car. Master Berserk, P6. Zombie P7, who's also yet to pit. Ali goes in. Ali goes in. Oh my god. Venom stays out. Matt P8. P9 for Savoury that eats pie. Frozy P10. Broken Reptile P11. Edge P12. Calbo, and then Withers P14 as Warner does the fastest up of this race. And he's closing in on Ryan for the lead, and Hugo is still behind Warden. Maybe he should have pitted, maybe shouldn't have pitted so late, but it could help him late in the race. And let me turn off this golf music. My god. But yeah,
Zombies
it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, Zombies in. It's interesting, isn't it, about Hugo pinned this up, but it could help him late in the race depending on what the tyre wears like towards the end.
It could. And
or
flags.
If we have a safety car. Might have been Withers.
Yeah, it was Withers.
It's Withers. Withers was right with Calbo. What would that do if we saw a safety car? My god.
Would
definitely
help Venom.
It definitely would. And it, well, could spice it up really towards the end of this race. But the thing about at the moment is that Ryan does not have penalty as yeah, I don't know how Calbo's done that. Okay then. But so yeah, so really Warden's got 3 penalties. Ryan's main concern is going to be Hugo, but Venom is in. Ryan's main concern is going to be Hugo, really. And we'll check up all those penalties a little bit later on. As
Another
Warden
fast
does
lap,
another
Warden.
fastest. Yeah, another fast lap. And you can see Ryan in the distance, and there's Venom now about to make his way out.
Gonna be side by side with Jared. No, Jared gets in front of him.
Jared's just hoping for a safety car, I believe.
Burke at the fastest lap.
Yeah, Burke P6. Burke trying to see if he can get close to Jared, possibly towards the end of this one. And we'll wait and see how it really goes down between those guys. But Venom will watch here with Jared.
He'll round him up easily.
Will go down, and I think you're right. Jared's going to have to really let this position go.
Right where the DRS line is. Yellow flags. I think there might just be lap traffic. I think getting out of the way it is.
Yeah, it's Weathers P14 at the moment. 3.7 between Ryan and Warden. Are those softs starting to go away here for Warden, possibly. Hugo closing in on Warden for P2, so battle for P2 here could very well heat up, and that's what New Zealand Ryan definitely would want. It's that fight to really heat up between those two guys. Let him to pull away, but still the soft tyres are definitely the better tyres to be on at the moment. Hugo, and he proves that right there, 33.990. And let me just check you what Ryan's last lap was. It was a 35.8. So he's about close to 2 seconds faster than him there, Hugo. So Hugo, if he keeps up that pace, he could get to Ryan at the end here, but we'll have to wait and see. With just 8 laps to go in this Grand Prix. And the margins right out through the field. The real closest fight to look out for is really going to be Hugo Warden, and see what happens at the front between Ryan and Warden here for the lead. If anything happens, anything goes down between those guys. As Zombie could also be a fight between Zombie and Savoury towards the end. That could be another fight to watch out for. And Frizy with his strategy of the hard tyres is working, because he is in the points. And Frizy, here's a title for your YouTube video. Oh my god, putting the hards on at the start worked. There you go, as Cowboy gets a 3-second penalty. And I saw saying Warden maybe losing pace to Ryan. I do apologise, Warden. You are not. It's now down to 2.5. So he's now closing the margin back. So maybe last lap Warden maybe had a bit of a moment as Berserk gets a time penalty. And Warden, this could be a fast lap here. No, it's not. Don't know Lee. Secession War. Hugo does not get a fast lap. So 7 to go. And the ending here is going to be the one to watch and see what goes down here between all these guys.
Another thing to add as well with the Zombie and Mince Pie battle, if Zombie can round up Mince Pie instantly like that, he could challenge Matt from P7 maybe, depending on penalties.
That's true. He could definitely well get towards Matt for P7. And could be very spicy to see what goes down between those guys. We saw the battle between Savoury and Matt. Absolutely crazy it was. And it was absolutely wild. It could go wild again here. As Hugo, 1.2 now. So Warden must have made a mistake at the start of this lap in the first sector. And Hugo's now closing right in on him. This time Ryan just to sneak away at the front at the moment, and it could get very interesting between those guys. Also Berserk 2.4 between him and Jared, but I don't think there'll be much of a fight there. Jared's on hard tyres, and not much else really to speak about, but really this fight here for the podium positions. 1.4 between Hugo and Warden. 2.2 between Warden and Ryan, as we have got 6 to go in the United States Grand Prix. Next week is Brasiliano Grand Prix. And it's one of my favourite tracks. It's always a great track to commentate on. always a great race. The threat of weather is always interesting, and the threat of a safety car as well, if it's turned on. So, that'll be one to watch, absolutely. As Calbo gets a 5-second penalty. Calbo's penalties are just ramping up here at the moment. And Matt gets a penalty as well, so that could be another thing to watch out as well. So Hugo's going to have DRS here, Penske, and he's right under a second now for Warden. Could be an interesting fight here between these two with 6 laps to go.
You might have to wait another lap to have a lunge at Warden here. Not quite close enough for him.
Yeah, but he's in that DRS range now. He's gotten under that second margin. That's where he wants to be.
Now he just needs to stay there.
And Warden's just, losing time to Ryan. So maybe those tyres are really starting to go for Warden here on the softs, possibly. I mean, we saw Ryan pit on lap 9. So, I mean, he's only done 6 laps of those tyres, Warden, but we saw about lap 7 or 8 was when Warden was starting to catch back to Warden, who's...
Big moment out of the second last corner.
He's definitely struggling. And Hugo now is going to hunt for blood and absolutely try to go for this move here. The Cirque's close and right up on Jared as well for P5, but he's going to really get that done easily, so we won't really worry about that. We'll worry about what's going to happen here for P2. Because it's going to be on. Warden. Close. It's not going to be enough for Warden. He's going to struggle here. And I think Hugo's going to be absolutely munching him up for breakfast. And Hugo's going to... He's just going to wait for this DRS straight to get it done. 5 to go in this one. Hugo gets that DRS. Savory the Municipal gets a time penalty. Warden defends. Hugo looks. These two go side by side. This Warden looks for it.
He gets it done.
Tried to the over. That's not enough. And Hugo is through to P2.
And Burke gets past Jared for 5th.
Yeah, he gets it done. And could be a P5 here, but penalties. I don't think Jared's got many, so Burke might lose P6, P5 maybe. We'll have to wait and see, but he'll probably pull away from Jared easily. So Warden, Savory and Zombie. Zombie now
walks past.
Will get through easily. Richard's
now he
said
can
before,
chase after
now
Matt.
Will allow Matt, 3 seconds the margin. So we'll wait and see what goes down between those two. And now it's about Hull and Hugo catching Ryan, which, let me just have a look here. Well, Ryan has a penalty. I've missed that completely. And Hugo does not. Hugo's got 2 warnings though, so... But if he pushes a little bit too much to get to Ryan, it could cost him. So that's the one thing to watch. Now, I just want to see this P5. Berserk has, oh my god, 4. And Jared's only got 1. So, if Jared could just stick with him, he could get that P5. And actually, hold on a second, because Ward's got about 9. What about Venom? Venom's only got 1. He's going to be able to get another. So Venom could possibly get P3 and get on the podium. That's another thing. So there you go. That's all to really watch here at the moment. And the question of what Alan Hugo does here. If Hugo just asks Jeff what if Ryan's got a penalty, all Hugo's got to do is really conserve and just hold on to it because he's going to win on penalties. But he will try to beat him on track if he possibly can, Hugo. We know he will. He'll try to beat him on track as Calbo's disqualified. If you saw on the bottom of your screen, Calbo was getting multiple penalties. And I don't think this will bring out an SC, but imagine
3
if
laps
it
to
did.
go.
Oh yeah, well you never know with this video game.
Somebody gets another penalty.
Safety car. Oh my god, I thought that switch to safety car there for a second.
Would have changed everything.
Well, I don't think... Well, it would have only really brought Hugo closer and Warden that closer. It wouldn't have really changed much. It would have just brought everyone a little bit closer to each other. But, I don't... Yeah. 3 laps to go, no safety car. But a zombie, yeah, not really enough to get to Matt towards the end of this one. Matt, though, has... Oh, my. 3, 4... Zombie, I don't think really has any. No, he's got 2, so Zombie can get 7th anyway with Matt's penalties. And yeah, Jared's still sticking in the back of Berserk, so Jared looks like he could still get that top 5 here at the moment, but he could actually fight back here on Berserk. Maybe the soft tyres are now starting to go on Berserk, and Jared could fight back on the hards. Maybe a bit more life will breed into the Alfa Romeo driver here, and see if he can possibly get to Berserk and get this position. Well, we've got 2 laps to go. Ryan still leads, but penalty for him could cost him the win. And all Hail Hugo has to do now is just not corner cut, and he'll win. Edge winners get a penalty. Oh, Ryan didn't get a good run through there, and Hugo's caught up to him. Oh, Jared close to Berserk. We could see a Grand Slam finish towards the end of this race. Have to wait and see.
I think Hugo just gone to the DRS range just then.
Let's go back to the second.
He did.
It's round about there. There he is. There you go.
And Venom as well on
protection,
Warden for P3.
Warden's struggling. Yeah, Warden's absolutely struggling on those softs. So, 3 battles here to watch. First, third,
and 5th.
And maybe 8th. Because Savory still is hanging with Zombie. So, that's one to watch. Now, does Jared look here?
Oh,
Jared,
he's thinking about it.
He thought about it. Venom right there. Hugo right on Ryan. Well, not right on him, but he could have enough to have a sniff at the position. Here's Venom.
Last
Now
lap.
with Warden. Yeah, last lap of the Grand Prix. What will go down here? I'll watch Venom here because Venom's going to have a run. Venom's got DRS. Jared gets a time penalty. That's not going to really hurt him in the long run anyway. Venom looks... Not enough. We'll watch Hugo now. This is the battle for the lead. Venom all over. Warden. Jared right on Berserk. Don't know where to look here at the moment. We'll watch Venom here real quickly because Venom could maybe look here. Well, he's going to wait DRS. No, he's going to wait DRS. Here's Hugo. Ryan defends.
I don't think he's close enough to make a move.
He's not close enough, but Venom, no. No, Venom has a poor exit. But it should have enough to go for the move here. Jared is close to Berserk. But here's Venom.
Warden defensive.
Does he look around the outside?
No, he can't.
Here's Jared. On the hard tyres.
Really
He's
outside.
going to look for the move on Berserk. Just Berserk.
Oh, too
Absolutely
late.
sets it. Oh my god. And Jared gets it done. Look at this. Venom all over Warden. But Ryan now will come around the last corner. He's got a penalty. So that will be for Alan Hugo. Unless Hugo's got a penalty. I've missed it. No, I've not. Hugo wins the United States Grand Prix. Venom is going to get P3 because of penalties, I do believe. Look how close it is at the end there. Venom. Jared's going to get through to P5. Great job by him in the end there. Also, Mince Pie and Zombie, I didn't tell you about that one. Berserk had a few penalties there. Matt's going to hold on to P... No, he's not actually because he's got penalties, that's right. And look at this, Savory just not enough. So Jared, Berserk. Here's Matt. A long wait to Tipperary. And Matt's going to absolutely come through the P7, but it's not going to be enough because Zombie will get him. Yep, and Savory does not. Savory goes P9, and Frizy thinking about the next title on his YouTube video, and he's going to have P10 in this one. Edge will come on P11 and Broken Reptile P12. Penske, who is your driver of the day?
Driver of the day. It's actually a tough one. I think Zombie might be the driver of the day.
I'm going to go for driver of the day. I'm going to go with New Zealand Venom for P3. And gets done. Frizy as well shouted P10. What an effort with that strategy. And Edge almost spins it around the last corner. And Reptile. Reptile!
Did he really?
Broken Reptile got P10! Oh my god! How many penalties did Frizy have? So Reptile gets in the points! I did not see that one coming. But, wait a minute.
He didn't have a single penalty, Reptile. He got there by a second.
Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Let's go through here. Yep, Frizy had 18 seconds worth of penalties. It was enough for Broken Reptile to give him the points. Unfortunately, his fans are not in the chat. They must have given up on him, and he's gotten the points. Both of the Toro Rossos in the points. Oh my god. There's the results. And interesting race that was, Mr. Penske.
Yeah, it was a very interesting race indeed.
27 seconds for Withers. My god.
Cowboy
yeah,
disqualification.
Yeah, Cowboy got a lot of penalties, including a couple 10 seconds. But there you go. That's about does it. United States Grand Prix was not a Saturday night. Next week's the Brazilian Grand Prix, which is always going to be interesting. Especially the safety cars turn on now. Monday night is United States Grand Prix for the Monday Night League. Tuesday night is Banter Cars, and it's Road Atlanta. Oh, I'm so excited for Road Atlanta, since I love Road Atlanta, and I've been playing it on Road Atlanta since Forza 1 or 2. I forget which one it was in first. Yeah, shout out to that 1997 Murph livery on Tuesday night. And Wednesday is 2010 cars. Yeah. Japanese Grand Prix. And, oh boy, what's going to happen there? And, yeah, Brazilian Grand Prix next week. But, for Penske...
Yes.
And myself, it's a goodbye.